and set up a sniper rifle. At a vantage point overlooking Wall Street, I aimed at my fund manager. Pulled the trigger. I readjusted my scope to target the executives in the office building. Killed them all. And watched them die with satisfaction. Seeing no one left across the way, I burned all the used weapons. Then I put on a mask and walked into the financial tower. Everyone's attention was focused outside. No one realized death had arrived. I entered the elevator and pressed the button for what would become hell. They never imagined what kind of man they had angered. My name is Jim. As a retired Special Forces soldier, I found work as a security guard. Life wasn't luxurious, but I had a beautiful, gentle wife. Unfortunately, during a medical checkup, my wife was diagnosed with a malignant tumor. Although surgery temporarily helped her recover, the risk of recurrence was extremely high. She needed long-term injections of an expensive drug to fully recover. For my wife's sake, I agreed to the doctor's plan. But when I went to pay, the nurse informed me we had no money left. I used my credit card to cover this payment. When I returned home, I found my wife crying in bed. She believed she was a burden and didn't want me to go into debt for her. I comforted her, telling her not to worry. I still had $100,000 in veteran benefits that I'd invested in financial products. If I withdrew it all at once, it would be more than enough. The next day I called the fund manager, but he abruptly hung up, claiming he was traveling abroad for some time after. I had to keep maxing out my credit cards to pay for treatment. The mounting bills worried me. A month later, I finally met with the fund manager. I thought I'd finally get my money back, but he told me it was all gone. I demanded he return my principal, but he even mocked me.
That's not how investment works. I mean, you gotta pay to play. I understand. And I feel your pain. I do. I lost a lot of money too. But that's how investment works, man. I'm sorry. It gives and it takes away.
Little did I know this was just the beginning of the nightmare. I soon received a letter informing me I owed the bank $80,000. I called the manager again, but no matter what I said, he only shifted responsibility to get my money back. I found a financial lawyer. After learning about my situation, he assured me I wouldn't have to pay the bank debt. With luck, he said, there was a good chance of recovering my $100,000 principal. I was very interested, but he charged a $10,000 fee payable up front. Disappointed, I turned to leave.
Call me. I'm not.
My friends, after learning of my situation, pooled together $10,000 for me. To my surprise, after taking the money, the lawyer gave me two choices. Either give up the principal and settle to avoid the $80,000 bank debt, or find more victims. For a class action lawsuit, preparing for a prolonged battle with the financial company, I couldn't decide what to do. I planned to consult a prosecutor, but despite being right in front of his office, the secretary stopped, claiming he was too busy.
You're gonna have to ask for the
I need to speak to him.
making me have to call security.
Even worse, as medical expenses increased, praying the bills kept piling up. My wife saw everything, but could do nothing except cry and blame herself. Walking on the street, I wondered how things had become this way. What I didn't know was that an even crueler reality awaited. Returning home, I saw her wedding ring placed on a note. I rushed into the bedroom, but I was too late. To avoid being a burden, my wife had taken her own life. From that moment on, I decided to make those who deceived me pay.